Hello, teacher. Good night. How are you? This is my project, and this is my country, and this is the name in my country. The country on the second change. Once upon a time, in a magical wonderful land beyond imagination, where home and forgotten toys were given a second chance to bring joy and good times back to children around the world. The story begins when the children avoid their toys because they are all the mates or because the simpler grow. Those toys are considered garbage. Where toys for us were for in it is a new opportunity. We, when that happens to magical a group of rescued toys happen and help them to the rich this magical place the country three of the second change. When the new ones arrived they were always impressed with everything that had we in that place different areas for each stuffed out of toy. Water toys, a larger slide in the floor on the beach, some wind slides, teenagers and adult dolls. A larger bit a larger beautiful and hair rehabilitation salon, along with multiple scenes in cafes, libraries, his handmade clothing stores and second music and sports center, etc. Toy cars and vehicles. A larger carretted strats which clean with cleaning and maintenance centers as well as fibers and dots for boats and rabbits for airplanes, baby dolls and toys for babies, and hospital for care and attention. In addition, the hospital attend to the most injured and war toys in superhero action toys for movies with children series and supermodern then and sophisticated plays with multiple wins for for Lego and toys similar. There are a world full of ways to build what your imagination can addition to that house and bullets we were made out of lots for stuffed animals and soft place for of colors band a lot fabric in a very fun which full and balls and house of there. For games and plays to rest and where they order toys called play. In the middle of the altars that was the the beach is all the toys and town where and these skins of toys coexist easily and million on the town. What's his General Hospital where the new rescue toy chains and wonder which country it's called country and second good opportunities around the world. There are many lot in common children would not have opportunity to have when I'll seen somewhere in world on when toys were ready to lead and return to play with were with which were In the middle of that with the visuals on the tour were unseated kings on stoic seats, and daily in the middle of the tower the general hospital where new rescue stone arrived so Iris doll card new all original appeared. Everyone one hand and second chains and wonder it with the country it's called the country and the second good opportunities. Around the world there were many low income children who not who do not had the opportunity to hand win a child somewhere in war on winner and was ready to the return to play and were sent a special room in the hospital to the exact place where these children were. During night, the toys went and were to pots the net chill on the given to feed and smell where these were apparent in particular in which and bigger on the more important from the world. So it's Christmas. It's a festivity not only important to people, but for this toy signs more on the toys were prepared to go and give a simultaneous special chill. That place was wonderful, but as everything has its rules in a secret science, there is a very rule which says do not can stay more than than 18, 88 months now. She did not lead than the war to flee than time were sent but to place where they were rescued clear the most never had happened to than and another secret it's not really although it were good signs 7% of the toys had returns inside because of the hair's hunter his trained his trade and discard than then and when Resquinten did not want to with another child, Alston hits have was possibly to reason with 2% on the that and new onwards than the second change, but the other 5% were refused and these were sentenced to those passes to resolve to suspect that arrived a new adult other word there was a particular trait where a group a different story wanted to make open the country second opportunities and slate and the toys but the rescuers at times were not going allowed using their magical powers than and managed to finish six every toy would its attack card since the despair which attracts its state is the magical energy in the magical energy of the toys is hidden in some secret tunnel under the main visuals and while this dark energy on revelation don't ever remember that village were to say before and it's not long time. This place there were plants and natural flowers, many mainly in the mountain to town and in the area on the Andelens dolls. In the rest of the areas they in the rest of the areas they were similarly depending on the deposit on the toys and each an area stood animals as they were made of fabric to economic When understood, it sits weird and very reduced, and once in around the toys each day had jokes as salary words no receipt since the toys don't need nobody to eat, drink water, to light, and the clothes more everyone to they knew nobody is very well, only some reigners it's the country it's there where the solution and the climate because and read in it's the right saying rain and hotter the snow. Only great in a lower average to the earth. They Day and night exist, but instead of the sun and moon, they mostly were lanterns that would have the earth hats for the in the in the earth. Thank you. Lingua on the world hand everyone will speak different languages and it's very deep in the understand age and already sign everyone has the ability to understand and any language. I'm fine. Thanks. I'm sorry in the facts fine.